What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's doing excellent today. Just want to share some quick thoughts on the 53-man roster. Definitely some surprising moves, but a lot of things are subject to change over the next couple of days as the team builds their practice squad, and also you're gonna have you're gonna have claims as well. So on offense, I think the biggest headline was the Jets for me when they cut Tevin Coleman and decided to keep Ty Johnson. I'm pretty surprised by this, just based on I thought Tevin Coleman still has a lot of value. Excellent mentor, very good in pass protection. Ty Johnson, to me, is very inconsistent. A lot of drops, a lot of other things. The Jets have a very young running back room, but I like the fact that Zonovan Knight made the team. He plays special teams, shows a good burst, shows a good physicality too, which is really good. The tight end position, I'm not surprised that Wesco was cut and Kenny Yeboah was cut. I like the fact that Lawrence Cager made the team. I think he's got tremendous size, tremendous athletic ability, which is a nice complement to both Azuma, Conklin, and Ruckert. So it made a lot of sense to me there. The offensive line, cutting Adoga and McDermott is not really a surprise, but I'm hoping that Joe Douglas at some point looks to upgrade the offensive line depth. I think the tackle is definitely a concern there where you want just better players. There's a lot of guys out there. The quarterback position, like I mentioned in my earlier video, Mike White right now is just, he's an open playbook. He knows the offense. If Joe Flacco goes down week one, Mike White can step in and run their offense. Streveler's just not there yet. So even Saleh kind of explaining it, like, listen, this kid was just a training camp arm. He maximized his opportunity. They want to bring him to the practice squad, but, starting week one or, playing week one is really not realistic. So I get all the anger towards the move, but it's just that it's kind of like, just where it is right now. On defense is where I have some really big questions, starting at the safety position, where they cut both Jason Pinnock and Will Parks. They're keeping Ashton Davis and Tony Adams. Apparently, they're very high on Tony Adams. He's done a lot of really good things. Ashton Davis, while I know he's a great athlete and great speed, I don't think he's a good player. I don't know how to sugarcoat this. Unless he's some special teams demon that we don't realize, I just don't understand it. I'm hoping the Jets look to upgrade the safety position because LaMarcus Joyner has been very inconsistent in terms of his health, and right now you just have Jordan Whitehead back there. So I'm hoping that it could be Tony Jefferson, whoever it is, but hopefully they add a safety. The corner position, a little bit surprising too. They cut Guidry, they cut Dunn. They don't have a lot of depth there either, especially in the slot. They're keeping Justin Hardy, who I know is a special teams ace. But, again, I think you have a need for some cornerback help. Other than that, on the defensive line, guys like Solomon Thomas and Vinny Curry both made it. They cut Zuniga, who's having a very good camp. They cut somebody else that kind of bothered me. Jonathan Marshall and Tanzel Smart, both guys I liked a lot, especially Tanzel Smart. I'm hoping they find their way to the practice squad. So I don't have a lot of outrage. If the guys that we kind of like are on the practice squad tomorrow, then you're like, you know what? They're still in the mix. They're still in the fold. If you lose them, then it's annoying. But then you want to say, who are you bringing in from the outside? So a lot of roster tinker is going to go on. I think what we did learn is that it doesn't really matter what, Robert Saleh says throughout training camp. It doesn't really matter. A lot of other things are going to happen, and Denzel Mims is obviously still on the roster. You're not going to cut him. You're going to try to get the best trade value you can for him, which hopefully, if you're looking to move him, you get it done over the next week so it's not a distraction and both parties can go their own way. I'd be shocked if it lasts till the trade deadline. I'm thinking the team's real, out of respect to him, wants to get him moving. But I think they're saying the one tie-up could be is a team that's trading for him, is he going to be one of their top three receivers? Is he going to get the playing time he covets? But that's, we'll see what happens there as well. So we'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock. We will discuss all these different options. We'll discuss, players that are available out in the market as well. And we'll talk to you later.